Good afternoon, evening, everyone. Welcome to Rushville, Illinois, Rushville-Industry High School, as the BPC Spartans have made the trip down 67 to play the Rockets tonight. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Grant Hicks on the camera again. And as we had a little bit of internet issues, the school Wi-Fi is greatly faster than what I'm going to be using. However, it does not like me uploading to YouTube. So I switched to our phone, but we're ready to go here and ready to jump it off. It's going to be Brock Beekman for the Spartans, and it was number 42, Macon Kessler, and then a steal by Upton, throws it right back away. Coming up with a steal for the Rockets is Reimolds. Now they're going to call Lane Huffman on the foul as he's hip checked or shoulder blocked. Fouls on Huffman. His first, team's first. As we have to get our stuff reset here, folks. I apologize. Don't have the scoreboard live yet. Had it live, but since we had to restart a computer, we had some problems. There's a baseline jumper. Off, no good. Rebound to Kessler, and he's going to be fouled. Fouls on number 34 for BPC, Ethan McKim, his first, team's second. Free throw line shooting two is Macon Kessler. First one's off, no good. Second one for Kessler is off, no good. Rebound goes to the Spartans. Tanner Pierce comes down with it. He gives it to Huffman, and back the other way Spartans go. And they throw it away. Out of bounds. Possession to the Rockets. Again, we're getting set back up here, folks. I apologize. Give us just a second to get everything re-racked and restacked here. Three on the way, off no good. Huffman with the rebounds. And now we're good to go. As you can tell, we are having some internet issues, even though it says we have full service. So I'm not real sure what's going on, folks. It's 3-0 Rockets. In corner, Beekman for three. It's long. Off of Pierce and Jackson Groudage out of bounds. Possession goes to the Rockets. Trouble getting it inbounds. They finally do. It was inbounded by Freitag to Kessler. Now back and back out with it. Number 30 is Jordan McGinnis. Pull-up jumper off, no good for Reed Freitag, and Huffman takes it back the other way. As our upload is not real great, so that might be part of our problem here. But we'll keep it going, and hopefully we'll be okay as we move along here. And then now an offensive foul on BPC. No, a timeout charged to BPC, excuse me. It's a 30-second timeout charged to the Spartans. These are the problems we often have when we go to other places. People wonder why we don't travel as much. This is the reason why. We had perfectly good internet service. And because of firewalls, I checked as soon as we got here about an hour ago, and we got right on YouTube. Problem is we get on YouTube when we started the broadcast for about 30 seconds, and it kicked us right back off for a minute, and it kicked us off. So They obviously have a firewall that keeps people from broadcasting very long on YouTube, which is, I guess, somewhat understandable. I'm not sure why you have the availability but don't have have certain things blocked. But at any rate, we are unable to get on, so we're on our cell service now. We should have enough signal to get the game going here. Now it's going to be Pierce going to the rack. His shot's off, no good. It's still 3-0, and a foul is going to be called. It's the first foul on the Rockets. It's going to be on number 42, Macon Kessler, his first. Team's first. 2 free throws coming for Pierce. First one short. Second one is good. BPC on the scoreboard. 3-1. Well, never mind. Lane violation takes it off the board. Huffman with the tip, but it goes out of bounds. Possession stays with the Rockets. 4:38 remaining. Three on the way. That was Freitag. Rebounded finally by Beekman. Huffman's going to push it back the other way. Short on the shot. Still having some internet issues here. Jason Klitz with the 2, number 33. $5-0 Rockets. Upton drives, dumps it down to Groudage. Groudage shot's partially blocked. Rebound goes to Freitag, and he pushes it up the other way, comes near side to Klitz. Klitz pull-up jumper 3, left wing, no good. It's going to be tracked down by Connor Upton, and he'll take it back the other way for BPC. Gets it across half court. Probably got away with a carry right there. 3 on the way by Upton. It's a way long 3, and it was a way long shot. Freitag comes down with the rebound. Corner 3, McGinnis, good for the Rockets. He's got 6 on a pair of 3s, and it's 8-0 Rockets. Pierce with it, looks to drive, dumps it out to Groudage. Now Upton going to drive. He puts the one-hander up. It's off, no good. And Freitag, I think, is going to pick up the foul. It is on Freitag, his first, team second. Connor Upton to shoot 2 free throws. Number 23. First one is good. No lane violation that time. BPC is on the scoreboard. Checking in for BPC is going to be number 2, Parker Guppy. Upton, next free throw, off, no good. Rebound to Rylan Reimolds. Outlets it to McGinnis. McGinnis has a shot blocked by Upton. Upton now going to push it left side and nearly throws it away to Huffman, but he tracks it down. Pierce with it. Back to Huffman for 3. It's long. Rebound to McGinnis. 2:34 remaining in the first quarter. Not sure what BPC fan was down there, but a Rocket shot went right to him, and they caught it. I didn't think that was touched, but apparently it was. Three on the way, off, no good. Huffman will walk it up the floor now as BPC still struggling. Beekman skips it across to Connor Palm. Connor Palm now back from Huffman. Beekman's going to try to rip it away from Jason Klitz. It'll be a jump ball, possession to BPC with 2 minutes remaining. Inbounded to Huffman. Pierce nearly loses it, gives it back to Huffman. Huffman now, Palm, 3. Good. First basket of the game for the Spartans comes off the hand of Connor Palm. And now Beekman, I think, is going to pick up a foul. It is on Beekman. His first, team's 4th. Connor Palm hits the 3 to cut the lead to 8-4. Into Kessler. Kessler's jumper is off, no good, tipped around, and it's going to be picked up by Huffman. Huffman on the dribble. Going to try and beat Reimolds down the floor. He will. Counted in a flat foul as Huffman gets the bucket to fall. And we'll see who they call the foul on. Foul's going to be on Rylan Reimolds. That'll be his first, team's 3rd on the Rockets. Free throw off, no good for Huffman. And foul on BPC. Pierce going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team's 5th. Three on the Rockets, 5 on the Spartans. In the corner, McGinnis. Down low to Kessler. Kessler pumps it out. A 3 on the way. Off, no good for Freitag, and it's going to be rebounded by Beekman. He'll take it back the other way as we approach the 1-minute mark of the first quarter. Huffman down to Beekman. Beekman, a little alley-oop-esque kind of shot. Huffman to Beekman. Beekman gets his first 2, and the Spartans have got the lead to 8-8. Down low, Kessler gets a bucket. 10-8. Huffman down in the corner. Beekman for 3. It's long. Palm with the rebound to put back. It's off, no good. Guppy with the rebound. Out to Beekman, 18 seconds. Beekman right to the rack. His shot's off, no good again. Freitag with the rebound for the Rockets. 10 seconds remaining. Down low, Kessler. Guppy on him. Knocked away. Out to Klitz for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Kessler with the rebound. And they're going to say no good. That should have been no good. One official says good. One official says no good. It's no good. That's what it should have been. That's a good call. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. The Rockets lead BPC 10-2. It was 8-0 at one point in that quarter, but BPC came screaming back. We'll take a break, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH in just a few seconds.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back to Rushville-Industry High School in Rushville, Illinois. BPC has made the trip down here to take on the Rushville Rockets. We get ready to move to the second quarter of action. 10-8 as this one, first 8 minutes come to a close. It is the Rockets basketball to open the second quarter. There was one jump ball in that first quarter. And now Connor Palm is going to pick up the foul, his first, team 6th. And a steal by Upton. He lofts one up off the backboard, no good. Reimolds now pushes it up the other way. He goes down to McGinnis. McGinnis' jumper baseline off, no good. Upton with another rebound. Out to Huffman. 7:30 remaining. Beekman to Upton to Guppy. His shot's off hard, no good. Beekman with the rebound. He's going to be tied up, puts up the shot. It's in. Beekman gets his 4th point, and it's tied at 10. Down low, looking for the Rockets, number 55, Brady Downs. His shot's off, no good. Guppy with the rebound. Under 7 minutes to go in the first half now. It's a new ball game, 10-10, and BPC has a basketball. Beekman, Huffman, now Upton. 6:45 remaining. Down the corner to Beekman again. Palm to Upton for 3, top of the key. Connor Upton gets his 4th point. And the Spartans have their first lead of the game at 13-10. It looks like our computer's locked up again a little bit here. I don't know why it is, but it shows that it is. And BPC can't control it out of bounds. It'll be Rocket basketball. Reimolds. Upton's going to pick up the fouls. He knocked down free tag. Upton's going to get his first foul, team 7th. And free throws coming for free tag. 6:11 to go. It's a 1 in bonus, and he rattles it around and drops it in. He gets his first points of the game. It's back to a 1-point game, or 2-point game, excuse me. Now it's a 1-point game. That was like a precursor of what was going to happen right there, folks. That gives him 2, and we approach the 6-minute mark here of quarter number 2. Huffman, McGinnis is going to reach out and get a foul. His first, team's 4th. Palm with it. Upton, he'll loft the tray. McGinnis, long rebound, hesitation. Goes across, or tries to go across to Ian Escapa. And he threw that like a rifle, and it was really needed to be more like a lob because he was about 5 feet from him. Escapa had no chance to catch that one out of bounds. 5:40 remaining. Upton tried to get it into Pierce. Knocked out of bounds. Possession to the Spartans. Pierce with it on the inbounds. Up top of the key. He's going to try and drive. Dunks it out to Upton. Huffman now. Connor Palm has it. Upton drives, dumps to Palm. Now Huffman for 3. It's off, no good. Gets his own rebound. Gives it to Pierce underneath, and Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce gets his first 2. Kessler goes up over the top of Pierce. Escapa gets the rebound over Palm. He gets his first 2, and it's back to a 1-point game again. 4:50 remaining. Beekman gives it to Huffman. Down to Pierce. Pierce turnaround jumper's good. He's got 4. McGinnis for 3. That's his third 3. He's got 9. And we're tied at 17. 4:10 remaining in the first half. Ball stolen away. Freitag comes up with it. Reimolds goes back the other way now. Kessler down low. Shot's good. And just like that, the Rockets have the lead back. 3:50 remaining. Three on the way by Palm, off no good. Three on the way. That's Escapa. Missed it. Rebound to McGinnis, and Escapa's going to take another rifle pass that he can't control out of bounds. Groudage checks in. Guppy checks out. 3:22 remaining. 3:22 remaining in the first half. Huffman. Beekman now with it. 3:10 remaining. Palm. Pass tipped away. Groudage couldn't get a hold of it. Went right to Freitag, and he brings it up the floor as Beekman knocks it out of bounds with exactly 3 minutes left on the clock. Checking in, number 33 is Jason Klitz. Jason has 2 points on the night for the Rockets. The Arian Ruffin Thomas checking in for BPC. Three on the way by Reimolds, off no good. Ball tipped around, picked up by Groudage, knocked away, but he got it back, and Huffman has it now. BPC down by 2. Beekman wanted to throw it into Pierce. Ruffin Thomas now. Comes near side to Beekman. Beekman looks to drive on Klitz. Goes to Groudage. Groudage nearly traveled. Saved himself just in the nick of time. Three on the way by Beekman, off no good. Reimolds races down the sideline after the rebound. Tries to get it to McGinnis. And again, you can tell it's early in the season. These passes that will probably be much more effective later in the year have been a big struggle for the Rockets here, just putting too much on it right now. Ruffin Thomas with it. Two on the way by Pierce, off no good. Groudage comes out of the pile with it, and Huffman is going to get the points on the assist from Groudage. And we're knotted at 19. 19-19 with 1:35 remaining. Down low. It's Freitag back out McGinnis. That's a 2. His foot was on the line. Was about an inch away from being another 3, though, and the Rockets retake the lead. 21-19. 1:20 remaining in the first half. Pierce has his pocket picked. Kessler comes up with it, and Kessler, they're going to call a travel first. Beekman landed on Kessler, but Kessler wouldn't have been there if he hadn't have been traveling with the basketball. So it is a turnover for the Rockets. 1:12 remaining, 21-19. Rockets with the lead here. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We hope that our internet and connection issues have ran their course here tonight. We'll see if that is the case, however. Pierce, Beekman, Ruffin Thomas on the far side, back up to Huffman. 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Pierce, Beekman's going to loft up the tray. That one's short. Rebound to Klitz. Outlets to Reimolds, and they go back the other way for the Rockets. McGinnis got it after Huffman tipped it. Down low to Kessler. Kessler goes into the lane. Groudage is there. Shots off, no good. Pierce with the rebound. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Pierce brings it up the floor himself. McGinnis will stop him at the point of a 1-2-2 zone here for the Rockets. Down low, looking for Ruffin Thomas from Huffman. It's out of bounds. Possession to BPC. Upton checks back in with 18 seconds remaining for the Spartans. Huffman on the dribble. Cross to Upton, and Reimolds is going to pick up a foul with 7.7 seconds left. That'll be the second on Reimolds, team's fifth. Pretty sure he just said overload, but I thought he said home alone for a second. Huffman, 4-3. Upton's going to have to loft it up. He turns around and throws it up off. No good, and that's how the first half comes to an end. The Rockets lead the Spartans 21-19. This game being brought to you tonight by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. And Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank's Bushnell branch is located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell. They offer full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank, a friendly service, or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center, equal housing lender, and a member FDIC. And M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, and on the web at www.mmbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. We'll take a break here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Second half action will be coming your way here live from Rushville-Industry High School on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, welcome back. We're here now with Wanda Foster, the Vice President of Nursing and Clinical Administration. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Well, what we're going to talk about today is some of the opportunities that are available at MDH for students, whether they be high school students, Spoon River College students, or Western students.
Forward to having students here. We are a clinical site for Western Illinois University and their bachelor's program for nursing, as well as for Spoon, and we hope to recruit them and attract them and want to come back.
I know that publicly there's been a shortcoming or a shortage of nurses, right? And I know that every hospital and every nursing home and every clinical place period is searching for nurses. So how important?
And then we want them to feel very comfortable, to give them a good orientation. We hire new graduates, of course, into our acute care area as well as the intensive care unit. We hire new graduates in the emergency room, in home health and hospice.
You're the Vice President of Nursing and Clinical Administration. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Well, what we're going to talk about today is some of the opportunities that are available at MDH for students, whether they be high school students, Spoon River College students, or Western students.
If you would like to learn more about nursing, we would love to meet with you. And there are opportunities at the hospital also where they can apply for jobs here, for positions. So we work closely with our nursing students, and we hope to recruit them and attract them and want to come back.
I know that publicly there's been a shortcoming or a shortage of nurses, right? And I know that every hospital and every nursing home and every clinical place period is searching for nurses. So how important is it for MDH to have these groups work with them, whether it be MDH or be Spoon River College or whatever the case may be? How important is it for MDH to then recruit those nurses to stay here and work as a profession?
It's very important. We want nursing students to feel very comfortable here, to enjoy their their clinical experience and their opportunities here. And then we want them to feel very comfortable, to give them a good orientation. We hire new graduates, of course, into our acute care area as well as the intensive care unit. We hire new graduates in the emergency room, in home health and hospice, in our OB department, and our surgery department. These are all areas that new graduates can come into. We certainly give them a robust orientation. No one starts on their own until they feel completely ready. They have a mentor certainly with them, and we want to give them the best start for success that we can. And then there are many areas of specialty they can choose to go into. Nursing is a very unique field. You can work full-time, you can work part-time if you need to take time off for some reason. It's a field that you can kind of step into a little bit more than maybe some other fields in healthcare. We also have scholarships available through our auxiliary, through the hospital, and then once someone is an employee here, we do have some tuition reimbursement. So we will certainly help with that.
And going back to the scholarships and the shortages that are across the board, not necessarily at MDH, but
everywhere.
Right? So everywhere. This is a profession that you can make a good living at and be pretty sure to have a job, right? So
absolutely.
This is a profession that high schoolers that are playing these sporting events or high schoolers that are watching these sporting events should consider, I would imagine.
Yes, very much so. You will always be assured to have a job, a career in nursing. I hate to call it just a job because you really want someone on that career path who has that passion for caring for people, for providing nursing care. Through your education and through your orientation, we can teach you your skill set. But if you have that passion and the desire to be in the nursing profession, you will do fine.
Yeah, a career and a job, while they might be listed as the same thing, they're
life. We have people who have retired from their career in one thing and have chosen to go into nursing. So it's open for any age, and we certainly welcome that.
And you mentioned there's different areas of expertise for nurses. People think of that for doctors, but it's really that same way for nurses, right? I mean, you can be a surgical nurse and really become a great surgical nurse, or you can become a great ICU nurse, or you can do all those things.
Yes.
But if you really want to focus on something or be at OB, which you guys have a great OB department, that's what you want your focus to be.
Human resource department, and start there, and then they can help direct and guide you. They can tell you about openings that we currently have. Everything, all of our current positions are listed on our MDH website, www.mdh.org.
Well, welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we're still having connection issues here from Rushville-Industry High School. We've tried a few different things during the break. Closed down OBS, restarted it, changed our phone internet. We're at about a loss here. We'll try a couple more things at the end of this game, but the BPC starts with the ball, and Pierce makes the bucket to start things off with. Give him 6 on the night, and BPC ties it at 21. And just like that, BPC is going to pick up a foul again. Fouls on Ethan McKim again. That poor kid, they just got his number. Inbounding for the Rockets. Reimolds has it. He had a wide open look, and Huffman comes over, and he didn't take the shot, and Huffman made him pay for it, stole it away. Ball bounced, and then it landed on Klitz's back. As the bleachers over there are pretty close, and he took a header into the front row there. Upton with it. Into Pierce. Pierce to Upton now. Back to Beekman. 7:10 remaining. Huffman to Pierce. Pierce goes to the rack, puts a shot up and in. He's got 8. Tanner Pierce gives the Spartans the lead at 23-21. Klitz with it far side. McGinnis looks into Kessler. Kessler down to Freitag. Freitag shots up off, no good. Guppy is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team's second of the second half. 2 free throws coming for Reed Freitag. First one is good. He's 3 for 3 on the night. Second one, good as well. 4 for 4 on the night. He's got 4 points. Back to a tie ball game, 23-23. 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Connor Upton with it. Upton to Pierce, right elbow. Back to Upton. McGinnis nearly with a steal. Upton now picks up his dribble, goes to Pierce. Pierce tries to get it to Beekman, who was treading to the basket. Huffman reaches up, knocks it away, but Klitz is there to pick it up for the Rockets, and the Rockets have a chance to retake the lead at 6:08 remaining. 3 on the way, off no good. Guppy with the rebound. He's going to outlet it ahead to Huffman. Huffman's layup is up and in. Huffman has 6. BPC back to a 2-point lead, 25-23. 5:48 remaining in the third quarter. Down to Kessler. Pierce is there. He takes it away as Kessler couldn't hold on to it. And Huffman will bring it up the floor for the Spartans. Beekman. Upton. Pierce out to Upton. Not a whole lot of movement. They are moving the ball a little bit, but nobody's moving without the ball, really. There's a lot of standing around here for BPC. Huffman now on the drive. Dumps it out Upton. He'll loft up the tray. It's short. Ball's tipped around. Beekman and McGinnis fight over it. It goes off the official, back to Beekman. McGinnis was the one that got robbed in that deal as he had a steal, but it went the wrong way. Down low from behind. Klitz, I think, is going to get the foul, but I really think that was clean. I don't think that was a foul, really, but he's going to get it. We say it all the time. If you swing that arm and you make it really obvious that you're trying to take a big-time swing at the ball, you're probably going to get a foul more times than not. And I think that was one of those times that he got the foul because of the swing, not because of the contact. 2 free throws coming for Guppy as I'm dropping all my stuff on the floor here. First free throw's off, no good for Guppy. Thankfully, these are new style bleachers and not old, so all that stuff I just dropped didn't go all the way to the floor. Just went to my feet instead. Second free throw, off, no good as well. McGinnis with the rebound. Kessler can't get it to, he gets his own rebound though, and he'll get the second one to fall. It's back to a tie ball game, this time at 25. Beekman, Huffman, Upton, back to Beekman. 4:23 remaining. Beekman for 3 is good. And Freitag with the bucket. BPC leads 28-27. Upton turned around jumper off, no good. Kessler with a couple putbacks, and he's going to get the next one to fall finally. And the Rockets retake a 1-point lead, 29-28. Kessler almost had a steal. Pierce back. Beekman, left wing 3. In and out, no good. Upton with the rebound. He puts it back up. He's blocked by Freitag. And now a foul is going to be called, possibly going to call it on Pierce, actually. It'll be his second, team's third. And I think McGinnis could be called for the foul. That'll be the second on McGinnis. Second on the Rockets. BPC is going to first. Team's third. As we continue to have internet issues or production issues. I don't think it's really an internet issue. But now a pass knocked away, goes right to Pierce. Palm for three, left wing. It's off, no good. Freitag with the rebound. Basket's good. Escapa going to get the bucket. Foul's going to be on Beekman. That'll be his second. Team's fourth. Escapa gets his 4th point, make it his 5th point. He makes the free throw. Be 32-28 now. Shot on way, no good. Huffman with the rebound. Pierce tries to get to Huffman. It's knocked out of bounds. They had a 1-point lead before a 3-point play. It should be 32-28. I'm going to leave the score that way. They may never change it back, but the official scorebook, I think Sam Huffman down there doing the scorebook said it's not going to raise a whole lot of a fit because it's for the Spartans. Foul's going to be called on Jason Klitz, number 33, his second. Team foul number 4 of the second half. Huffman. Palm has his pass knocked away. Pierce comes to get it. 1:50 remaining in the third quarter. Upton, right side, Beekman. And he gets called for the travel, a turnover. And the ball go back to the Rockets. Three on the way by Klitz, off no good. Escapa with the rebound. Freitag for 3. It's off no good. Rebound to Huffman, and he pushes it back the other way. Freitag's going to try and get him down the floor. Can't do it. Bucket for Huffman. He's got 8. Down to Kessler. Kessler out to Escapa. It's long, tipped around. Huffman's going to come out with another one. Reimolds is going to race him down the floor, and Reimolds is going to get a little push, and Huffman's going to make the bucket. An old-fashioned 3-point play coming for Huffman. Reimolds gets the push, his third, team's 5th of the third quarter. McGinnis checking back in. McKim checking in for BPC. Reimolds is going to take a seat with 3 fouls. McKim checks in with 3 fouls. On the floor for BPC, it's the starters. Beekman, Upton, Huffman at the free throw line to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play, and Pierce and McKim in the low post positions. Free throws off, no good by Huffman. And down the floor it goes to Freitag as transition defensive problem for BPC there, and the Rockets open the lead back up. And a steal by McGinnis. He goes back the other way. Huffman's going to pick up the foul to be his second. Team's 5th. McGinnis is going to shoot 2 free throws. He's got 11 points. Their scoreboard has it 33-32. McGinnis hits the first. Second one's off, no good. And a travel by Upton. I guess if they're not going to correct it, we'll put it down there. I guess it would have been 32 because Huffman made two buckets there. I think I only put one in there. So we'll go 34-32. I'll recount my stats here in a minute. Escapa with it. Up top to Klitz. 18 seconds. McGinnis with it. McKim nearly gets another foul there as he reached in. He's playing with 3. Kessler, McGinnis diving out of bounds to try to save it. Can't do it. BPC with the basketball. 6.5 seconds remaining here. 6.5 seconds remaining. Out of bounds off McKim. .3 seconds remaining. Baseball shot off, no good. That's how the third quarter comes to an end. The Spartans trail the Rockets 34-32. Fourth quarter coming your way. We'll tell you this game being brought to you by Farmers and Merchant State Bank. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been serving the local community's needs for personal and business banking as well as home and agricultural lending. It also has a great trust department. Stop by in the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. And Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking, they can take your product down the road near or far and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC athletics. Stop by and see Danny, Travis, or Johnny at Route 41 south of Prairie City or call them at 309-775-3333. It will be Rushville basketball to open the fourth quarter. Right to the rack goes McGinnis. His shot's in and out. Pierce with the rebound. He just stands there. And I think Kessler's going to get a foul. No, they're going to call it on McGinnis. That's 3 on McGinnis. He made a calculated effort to wait to try to not get a foul, and he got one anyway. And Reimels is going to check in with 3 fouls. McGinnis is going to check out with 3. 34-32. Fourth quarter action here from Rushville-Industry High School in Rushville, Illinois. Huffman with the basketball. Upton goes across to Beekman now. Upton with it. Beekman to Huffman. Huffman now again with it, as Upton was trying to get a little fancy, couldn't get anything to work his way. And a timeout's going to be called by BPC. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one as well, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just about 30 seconds.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to Rushville-Industry High School. .7:01 to go. We're in a full timeout. BPC called the timeout. They've called a 30 and a full now. They have 3 timeouts remaining. Game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Their athletic trainers and MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. So back underway here after the timeout. It goes into McKim. McKim's jumper's off, no good. I think that's the first shot he's been able to take. He's had so much foul trouble tonight. Now Reimolds had it thrown to him, and he was not looking, and it went right by his shoulder. And by the time he realized it was going by him, he couldn't react fast enough to keep it from going out of bounds. So it'll be possession to the Spartans, still trailing by 2. McKim with it, has it knocked away. Reimolds goes back the other way, 1-on-3, and his layup's good. Reimolds gets his first 2. First 2 for either team in the fourth quarter. And it's a 4-point game. Rockets with the lead. Pass knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. Guppy's going to check in. McKim's going to come out for BPC. Huffman now with the basketball. Beekman. Beekman still on the dribble. It's the 1-2-2 zone here. BPC, when it's in the half-court set, BPC here in this second half has struggled getting good looks. And that one was forced up by Upton, and Upton's going to take a foul. His second, team 6th. Both teams have 6. That means both teams will be in the bonus. And a double dribble called on Reimolds. Possession back to BPC. 5:35 to go. In the, free tag number 34. His third. Team 7th. And the old-fashioned three-point play attempt is completed by Pierce. Escapa to Kessler. Kessler shots up and in. Kessler gets his first 2 since early in the third quarter. Give him 10. It's back to a 3-point game. 4:50 remaining. Beekman on the dribble, picks it up, gives it to Huffman. Connor Palm checking in. McGinnis checking back in. Escapa checks out for the Rockets. Palm is going to replace Connor Upton for BPC. Spartans trailing by 3, 38-35. 4:28 remaining. Pierce drives baseline, picks up his dribble, and has it taken away by McInnes. Palm takes it away on a pass attempt to Reimolds. Huffman back with it. Huffman on the dribble, comes to Pierce. Pierce going to drive, dumps it out to Beekman. Beekman now to Huffman. 4:04 remaining. Guppy loses it, gathers it back up finally, and gets it back to Huffman. Under 4 minutes, halfway through quarter number 4 now. Down to Pierce. And I think they're going to call Kessler for a foul from behind. Pierce will be shooting free throws here for BPC. It is on Kessler, his second, team's 8th. 1 in bonus coming for Pierce. Missed it. And it's saved into Klitz. Cross to Reimolds. 3:45 remaining. And the Rockets take the air out of the basketball a little bit as they bring it across half court very slowly. Beekman puts a little pressure on Reimolds now. Klitz with it up top. Back to Reimolds. Ball's ripped away, stolen away, given to Guppy, now to Huffman. Huffman's left-handed layup is good. He's got 12. Now back the other way. Reimolds down to Kessler. Kessler, turn around, up and good. He's got 12. Macon, Kessler, and McGinnis both have 12 points for the Rockets. Guppy now from Pierce, can't get the shot to fall. Kessler with the rebound. Reimolds goes back the other way. 11 points for Pierce and 12 points for Huffman. Both teams with 2 players in double figures. 2:40 remaining. Timeout on the floor, charged to the Rockets. It's a 30-second timeout. It's the first timeout of the game called by the Rockets. Game being brought to you by Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday's downloads from their website. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, Blandesville, and, of course, Macomb. Also want to say that the Tri-State Sports Report, TSSR, has brought back their Tri-State Sports Report Bites, and that is a part of the Wednesday publication, the free publication in the Community News Brief, and then there'll be some more stories in the Community News Brief full publication on Fridays as well. We're happy to be partnering up with the Community News Brief and all the fine folks there to help bring some sports coverage in the printed variety to McDonough County. And McGinnis, the runner's off, no good. Pierce gets the rebound. 2:25 remaining. BPC with the basketball, trailing by 3, 40-37. Beekman with it, gives it to Pierce. Pierce going to drive, dumps it out. Upton for 3. Off, no good. Beekman with the rebound, puts it right back up and in. Beekman's got 9, and BPC back within 1. Down low to Kessler. Kessler's shot is good. Kessler's got a game-high 14 now as we're under 2 minutes, 1:45 remaining. Over to Pierce. And he traveled. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He got it and took a couple steps. That's a good call. I thought that he did. I wasn't going to say anything out loud, but I hate to have a kid do that. He wasn't pressured. He just was thinking about what to do. Wasn't thinking about his feet. Picked up the travel. Timeout called by Rushville to be a full timeout. Their second timeout. Both teams will be left with 3 timeouts. So with 1:36 remaining, the Rockets have the basketball when they come out of their timeout, and they're up by 3 points. Still a one-possession game for BPC. This game being brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For free delivery, call 309-772-2101. Also brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope. It's just east of the North Elementary School. Open April through October for all your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page so you can be ready when they're ready. Next spring, Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. 1:36 to go. Inbounding here on the near side for the Rockets. And Upton too close to the sidelines. Got to delay a game warning. And it goes off of McGinnis. A little help from Palm, who was harassing him, and it's a turnover. BPC down by 3, has the basketball with 1:31 remaining. Palm with it. Corner to Beekman. Into Pierce. Pierce back to Beekman. Palm skips it across to Upton. Upton has his pass tipped away to McGinnis. McGinnis' layup's off, no good, and he didn't have to shoot that. He probably should have pulled it out. Did not. Pierce has it. We're down to 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Pierce goes to the basket. Shots off, no good, and he's going to get called for the foul. Reimolds gets the rebound. Pierce picks up his third. It's team foul number 7, and will walk to the other end for a 1 and bonus for the Rockets. And number 13, Rylan Reimolds, a chance to kind of give a little breathing room for the Rockets here. They are up by 3. Reimolds, who has 2 points on tonight here in the fourth quarter, has a chance at a front end of a 1-and-1, and he hits the front end. He'll get a second. 2-possession game now for the Rockets. Haven't made real good decisions the last couple times down the floor, but they have made the free throws, both of them, and it's a 5-point game. Timeout on the floor, charged to BPC. It's going to be a full timeout. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. Game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. And it's going to happen again in 2022. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Also to help with bringing you this game is Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar, Sports Corner at 124, with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Beekman with it, down by 5. Spartans are going to have to hurry as Coach Martin throws his arms up. Up top, Beekman. Beekman's going to loft the 3, top of the key. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Freitag. Huffman's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his 3rd unofficially, team 8th. And a 1 and bonus coming for the Rockets here. Off the hands of Reed Freitag. Freitag has 6 points, 4 of them from the free throw line, but he missed the front end of this one. Chance to really ice it there if he'd have made both. Palm with it. Going to try and drive baseline, and Freitag's going to come up with a foul as he blocked Palm, and Palm's going to have a chance at the free throw line. That's 4 on Freitag, team's 9th. 29.6 seconds remaining. Palm's first free throw is off, no good. Reimolds with the rebound. And a steal by Beekman. Beekman's 3 is good. Beekman gets his 12th. And 20.9 seconds remaining. A timeout charged to BPC. It's a full timeout. They'll have 1 30-second timeout remaining. If my count is correct. Palm missed the front end of the one and bonus, but the rebound was made by the Rockets and stolen away by BPC. And Beekman nailed the three, and it's 44-42. And it's down to a one-possession game, and the Rockets have not been taking very good care of the basketball. I would imagine that's what Coach is talking about in the huddle for the Rockets, and also what Coach Steve Martin, there on the screen right now, talking to his boys from BPC, talking about as well, is keep your head up and play good defense. They're probably going to have to foul here in a few seconds, but they probably want to try to get a steal first before it gets across half court because they have been forcing the Rockets into some turnovers. For the Rockets, I would imagine the key is to get it across half court, and once they do that, they'll have to foul, will BPC, but we'll see what they try to do here. They are going to come up and guard in the front court. And Freitag was wide open. And they called a foul, and I don't know that it even was a foul. Huffman's going to pick it up. It'll be his 4th, team's 9th. I mean, they're saying it's team 10th, excuse me. 2 shots for Freitag. First one is good. With 18.3 seconds left, this is a huge free throw for the Rockets. Freitag can make this. It's a 2-possession game. He cannot. Huffman with the rebound. And the final timeout of the game going to be called by BPC. It's a 3-point lead for the Rockets, 45-42. And BPC has just called their last timeout. 15.2 seconds remaining here in the basketball game. Fresh soft action has been close throughout. First horn there, so we're about 5 seconds away from a look and see how this one's going to end. Going to be Tanner Pierce bringing it in for the Spartans. Looks like it's going to be man-to-man coming out of the timeout for the Rockets. Kessler, the tallest guy on the floor for the Rockets, in front of Pierce. It's going to be inbounded. Beekman tries to come to him. It's going to come to Huffman, and they get the 5-second violation just before he let loose of it. No time runs off the clock, but BPC now is going to have to make something happen here. Get inbound to Reimolds. Huffman's going to steal it. And he said Huffman stepped on the baseline. And Huffman nearly had a steal there, as it was just lackadaisical with the basketball. Probably some of this has to do with the fact that it is still early in the season. I think for BPC, this is only the fresh soft second game. Upton's going to pick up a foul, I do believe. His 3rd. With 8.7 seconds left. So pretty much here, folks, it's going to be, can he make one of them? And McGinnis is the one going to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2. It's double bonus. He just needs to make one of the 2. First one is good. Give him 13. Second one, good as well. He's got 14. Upton for three. Hits it. Upton hit the three, cuts it to a 2-point game, but that's how it's going to end. BPC, without any timeouts, couldn't force them to inbound it, and the game will come to an end. Upton gets his 7th, and it's 47-45. Final here in the fresh soft contest. Unofficially, leading scorers for BPC. 12 points for Lane Huffman, 12 points for Brock Beekman, and 11 points for Tanner Pierce. Upton with the late three had 7. Connor Palm had 3 for the Spartans. And that's everybody that scored. Guppy missed a pair of free throws. For the Rockets, 14 for McGinnis, 14 for Kessler, 4 for Reimolds, 5 for Escapa, all in the third quarter, 7 for Freetag. Freetag was 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the win. That's how it ends. 47-45. Rockets get the win in the JV contest. We'll take a break, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just a little bit with the varsity contest. It's the Spartans and the Rockets. Go to that link, and we'll work on our internet, and hopefully it's going to be a little better for the varsity game. Thanks for joining us here for the Fresh Soft contest. We'll see you again very soon.